What's going on, my friends? Mike here, Below Average Blogger, and today I'm going to be sharing all the money I made in 2022. I'll show how it compared to 2021, give you an overall idea of what success I have found my second year in blogging. And this is coming from a very vanilla background, knowing nothing about tech or blogging or SEO. And just kind of teaching it to myself in the course of the last 2 years. And this last year was my second full year. And so I thought I would share those updates with you and as well show you my my December earnings as well at the end of the video. So let's just jump right into it. What I wanted to do was show you Google Search Console this year versus last year. And as you can see, for the last quarter, not the whole year, but as you can see, Q4 of 2021 compared to Q4 of 2022, we had a little over double the impressions. We had almost double the clicks. Our CTR dropped and our average position dropped, but this is kind of expected in my niche because when I started this 2 years ago, there was almost, I know it's grilling, but I started off in a very subset area of new product, and that was very unsaturated and underserved, and so I got a lot of early success. But as people found my website and competitors started popping up, my average position has slipped over the last, I'd say, 6 months, but it's not something I'm freaking out about yet. I'm actually in the process of updating all my older content, and I started with the stuff that has the least amount of views, yet still has good, decent search volume, and just kind of reattacking those articles to make sure now that I have some domain authority. So as you can see, big jump just in a 1 year difference. And then when we look at traffic, December of 2021 versus traffic December 2022, users was up almost 40%, sessions 35%, page views up 28%. I had a small decrease in sessions per user, session duration, pages per session, and bounce rate. And I didn't do an income report last year in December. I don't know why, probably because the income sucked and I just wasn't very happy about it. But again, our numbers this month were over 2,000. And I know I didn't do that last year. So everything is up, and I like to back out and kind of look at the bigger picture. And if you look at this, it shows you what I made with Ezoic for January 1st, 2021 through December 31st, 2021. So all the earnings I made with Ezoic for 2021 was $9,700. Which I was happy about. But then I look at this last year, 2022, and my earnings are $23,200. So I more than doubled, like 2.5x'd my ad revenue. And if you look, my EPMV was $30. That's for the whole year. And if you look at the seasonality here, my seasonality is pretty significant. So to still walk away with a whole 12 months of an EPMV of $30 average, I think that's pretty awesome. And again, I've been doing Ezoic since I started. I don't see any reason to stop at this point. All right, so for page views, we had 48,000 and as you can see in Google Search Console, there has been some fluctuating in the SERPs. A lot of that has to do with the algorithm updates. A lot of that has to do with competitors. A lot of that has to do with just things are just been shaking up lately. It's been a very wild ride for the SEO community. We have everything from AI that's screaming out new content for people, and it's actually pretty good now. And I don't care what anyone's telling you on YouTube. These fools are using ChatGPT. And I'm going to do a video probably tomorrow on why I'm no longer going to pay for Jasper. And this isn't a hit piece on Jasper because I actually loved them as a company, used them every year for 2 years. And if you watch my video just a couple weeks ago where I talked about blogging tools that actually made my life easier, Jasper was in there because it truly did help. But I started running free outputs from ChatGPT and comparing them to the same input from Jasper to see what it gives me. And the results are drastically better with ChatGPT to the point where now that I look at Jasper and I'm like, I can't use Jasper. I can't even use it. So if you're using Jasper and paying for it, definitely just check out ChatGPT if you're looking to save a couple dollars. I know Jasper isn't expensive, but ChatGPT is free and it is killing it in content. In fact, I might put a poll up and show you 3 articles. One hired writer, one AI writer, ChatGPT, and one written by me. And put all 3 up just about a random topic and let you guys figure out what is what. You might be surprised because I really came in negative towards ChatGPT being able to produce content. But if you learn how to deal with the inputs as far as like how you prompt it to give you content and the questions you ask to clarify things and weeding out some duplicate sentences here and there, it can actually give you incredibly good content. And you can do little tweaks too, like saying things like, instead of saying, how does a basketball bounce? Or what rubber is a basketball made of? And it gives you this very official AI answer. What you do is you say, tell me how a basketball, or tell me what a basketball is made of in a tone that represents quote unquote shop talk or guys or old friends chatting, nothing official. And then it will do it that way to be like, hey, it'll just say it in a friendly, familiar, correct, grammatically correct tone. And then if you know the content, you can verify that what it's giving you is correct. It's just a great system all around. It's really blowing it out of the water, and it's really saved me so much time that I've been able to get a lot more done. Anyway, I'm shutting up on that. Everybody and their mother talked about it on YouTube recently, so I'm not even going to go down the road. Maybe I'll do that video or not. I don't know. But I wanted to just share that with you. If we look at earnings. All right. So $1,318.36 with a $24 EPMV, which significantly trailed off towards the end of December. But as we know, February being the worst for the ad revenue index going into quarter one, we just are all prepared. So that's how that goes. And Amazon was $404.83, about 10 grand in shipped revenue. My small affiliate program for a grill did $150 last month, and AvantLink did $75 in commissions plus a $400 brand deal. And I had a walkaway total for the month of December 2022 of $2,347.77. Significantly better than last year. I think my best at last year in the winter was like maybe 1,800, but definitely nothing over 2,000. So in fact, I think December or January last year, I think was like $800. I don't know. It wasn't much at all. It was not a great month. Anyway, onward, upward, we continue to build, we continue to grow, we continue to update old content, which I hate doing, but ChatGPT has made it so easy. And it's not AI, but who knows? Maybe you guys will get the last laugh if I don't rank with this stuff. We'll see what happens. So yeah, that was it. That was December 2022, plus a little nutshell of how much money I made in of how much money I made in 2022. And if you put together all that, let's look at the total year. All right, so I made $23,200 in ad revenue, $5,642 on Amazon, $2,500 in my small grilling affiliate, and $309 on AvantLink, plus another $200-300 in ShareASale. And I sold two websites, the outdoor camping website and the dog breed website. I sold it early last year, around 19,000 and some change for both out the door. So this gives me somewhere around, I'm not going to pull out the calculator, but right at about $50,000. And for my second year blogging, working for myself, not counting the freelance work I do on Fiverr, $50,000 just from blogging that has given me tons of freedom. I'm happy with it. I mean, I'm not happy bigger picture, but I'm happy with the direction it's going. I'm happy with the growth, and I'm happy with what I'm learning along the way. I do believe AI is about to change literally everything as far as marketing goes. And it's not just as simple as we may think as far as like copywriting and things like that. I think there's going to be a shift in how people receive information. And even Google has been, there's pieces by the New York Times out right now talking about how Google's on a code red because people are now turning to ChatGPT or things similar to it that provide you the answer instead of connecting you to the websites, us, that have the answer. I do think things are pivoting in a new direction, and I think you should mentally prepare to pivot with it. I don't know what direction, I don't know how well, I don't know how far, I don't know anything aside from what you know. And that is, things are likely going to change. Be ready. That's all I got, guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas and holiday and New Year. I hope everything is amazing in your life. Comment down below. Let me know how you did. And onward and upward, we will talk to you guys next.